What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for today, we're not going to be doing a makeup tutorial. Today I actually decided to film a Q&A for you guys. I went on my Instagram and my Snapchat and I asked y'all to ask me a few questions in order for me to do this Q&A. And the main purpose for this Q&A is I wanted for y'all to get to know me a little more. So with that being said, if you do want to get to know me a little more, then just keep on watching. Okay, so for the first question we have is, what do you do for a living? So right after high school, I went to cosmetology school. That took me about a year. So I graduated 2015 and I didn't go and work at a salon right after that. It actually took me a while. I was actually working at a, what's it called? At a PLS. I was there for probably like a year and a half, I want to say, or maybe 2. I don't know. But then I started working, I want to say like a year and a half or 2, because I was working both PLS and then I started working at the shop like in May 2016. Don't know the exact date, but I started in the ends of May. So I've been there for like 3 years. The experience there was great. It is great. I've learned so much, from cutting hair to color to hairstyles to everything. Not just simple hairstyles. I'm talking about peinados and all that. And yeah, you would expect to learn all this at school, but the way my school was set up with the new program was nothing like the old program. So I actually had a lot of help. I didn't know how to cut men's hair. I had actually John to help me about with that. He's the one that basically taught me how to do all of men's haircuts for the most part. But yeah, that's what I do for a living. I work at a salon. For the next question, okay, what inspired you to learn how to do makeup? So since I was younger, it always really caught my attention. I started looking at videos. I started like just everything in the beauty industry, just hair, makeup, lashes, like just everything, or at least that mainly. And that's why and that is why I decided to go to cosmetology school. I wanted to learn how to do makeup because when I was in high school, I mean the most makeup I would wear eyeliner, blush, mascara, a little bit of concealer, maybe some foundation once in a while, because my mom would not let me wear foundation. She would always try to scare me, saying it's gonna mess up your face and this and that, and I was just so like, okay, you know. So once I decided to go to cosmetology school, that's when I actually started doing like my full face. I started looking into like videos. I was like, okay, so I have to prime my face first, I have to add the base, then the concealer, and so on and so forth. That's when I actually started learning more, I guess, but not because of school. I want to say more because of my classmates. I did learn like a lot in between my classmates versus me learning from the actual school. My school would focus mainly more like into hair, and I like doing hair, but not as much as I love doing makeup. So for makeup, they only had like a one week course, which was horrible for me because what they taught me I already knew. So the video they taught us was just like, the video they showed us actually was just like, it was horrible. Like the makeup, the way they would teach you how to apply makeup I mean, was just like the basic thing. Okay, so you put on some eyeliner, you put some some eyeshadow, lipstick, a little bit of blush, like the basic stuff. They wouldn't really go into detail, if you understand. But yeah, I hope that answered that question. Next question, do you have any hidden talents? That is a good question because I don't know if I have any hidden talents. Honestly, if I sit here and think of any, I can't come up with any. Hidden talents. I guess this could count as one. I used to love drawing a lot. A lot. I used to love drawing. I would draw on myself all the time. I would draw on my papers. I had a journal where I used to draw a lot. But then after a while, like I just left it. And the person that actually got me into drawing was an uncle of mine that passed already. And I actually really enjoyed it. And I thought I was gonna suck, you know? But I didn't suck, but I wasn't the best either. So I guess that can count as my talent. Next question. Favorite liquor. So, favorite liquor. Well, for a long time, the main liquor I would go and buy was Bucanas. I would always go for Bucanas. If you would take me to a liquor store, I would always go get the Bucanas. That for a long time it was that. Lately, I've been going more for like Don Julio. Yeah, I want to say like Don Julio lately. So I guess Bucanas or Don Julio. Next question. This one's a little silly. Do you believe in aliens? Well, I've never really, well, actually, no, I'm lying. I have thought of that. That's kind of like yes, no, maybe so. I want to say yes, because if you sit here and start thinking and trying to find an explanation for like everything that happens in this world, like it's impossible for us to be the only people on Earth. I mean, in the galaxy, like, is there only life in Earth? Like, you start thinking about all of those things and it just doesn't add up. So I want to go ahead and say yes. Moving on to the next question. Favorite high-end brand. Okay, so for my favorite high-end brand, honestly, I haven't really tried many high-end brands, to be honest. I've tried a few. I've tried like Too Faced, Urban Decay, Smashbox. What else? And other few, I want to say. Oh, I've done Makeup Forever. I think that's what it's called. And Tarte, obviously. But I haven't tried many. So from the ones that I've tried, I've actually really liked I've actually really liked Too Faced products. I'm not gonna say all of the products because I haven't tried them all, but definitely Too Faced and Smashbox, but because of the lippies. Okay, and also favorite drugstore brand. So for a drugstore brand, I've actually been really been liking Wet n Wild. I have to say, I started using Wet n Wild when I started going to cosmetology school. And I know you guys know about those lipsticks that were like $1 matte lipsticks. And to me, they worked really good, you know. I fell in love with those, and after that, they started coming out with like good products. They started coming out with like the highlighters. What else? The stick foundation. The stick foundation. And they also came out with like liquid lipsticks, loose highlighter, and just like a whole bunch of stuff. I think they also have a concealer now. Like, like they have a whole bunch of products. I haven't tried them all. Their setting spray and primer are bomb as fuck. I really do like those. So yes, definitely Wet and Wild, and I want to say Maybelline, and I want to add Morphe. I don't know if Morphe is considered a high end or a drugstore. Moving on to the next question, we have, what's your dream getaway? Dream getaway. Didn't understand that question at first, but I figure like my dream trip. I don't think I could choose just one, so I'm just gonna throw a few out there. I would say Italy. Oh, Paris, France. Paris, definitely Paris. Who doesn't want to go to Paris? London. What about that small island? I've heard so many people talk about it. I actually went on Google and checked that out, and I wanted to see what was it about, like if it's a good site, if it looks nice. And actually it really looks nice. It kind of gives me vibes of Hawaii, kind of. So I want to say I think it's pronounced Bali, but yes, I would say those. France, London, Italy, Spain, maybe. I don't know, there's too many places I could not pick. I could not. But I hope that answered your question. For the next question, what made you want to start YouTubing? So that's a good question. Honestly, I've been wanting to do it for a very, very, very long time. But I never thought like I would have it in me to do it, to actually sit here, record myself, and no lie, when I first started doing it, I'll be like, oh my god, I am fucking talking to myself, like I feel so stupid. It was a mess. Like from then compared to now, I know I haven't done many, but I've recorded many, trust me. And it's a lot different. It really is. I know my videos are not perfect, but I am working my way there. But I really wanted just to put myself out there. I wanted to do more for myself rather than just to cut hair and do makeup for at the shop, which I don't mind, but I want to do more. You know what I mean? I don't want to just be a hairstylist. I want to do more for myself. I want to push my limits. I want to see how far I can go. I mean, everybody has the right to dream, you know? I dream. I have dreams I want to accomplish. And if I don't start somewhere, then it's like, it's never going to happen. You know what I mean? As long as once you start and you have that motivation and all that positive thoughts and that good energy, and especially the people around you that are just telling you, yes girl, you go girl, or you should do this, or you should try this, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good because I feel like I'm getting somewhere. So, but I hope that answered that question. Basically my point is I wanted to do more for myself. I want to have my own things. I don't want to speak too much of it because I don't want to be talking about it and then jinx it, and just me here sitting here thinking like what's next. Like I feel like I have so many plans, and everything's possible. Everything is possible. And yes, there's going to be a whole bunch of negative comments, a whole bunch of hate maybe. I don't know. I'm barely starting, but I feel such a good relief to finally start. Once I got my first video up, I was like, yes. I feel like I got through the hard part. I honestly felt like I got through the hard part. Because you think about it, I'm like, oh my god, all these people are gonna see my video. They're gonna have... You think about, oh my god, what they're gonna say. What are they gonna say? It's okay. People can have their own opinion, and that is perfectly fine. Moving on to the next question. How far do you want to go? Well, I think that answered that question as well. I really just want to push my limits and see how far I can go. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go this far and stop. No, if I can do more, if I can do better, I am gonna go for it. That is the plan. So for the next question, okay, so this is a silly question. When are you doing a video doing John's makeup? That one, I actually find it hard to do. A video of me doing John's makeup. I honestly don't think John would ever let me do his makeup and post it publicly, period. I honestly don't think so. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I could convince him. Maybe we can like bribe him or something. I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. For the next question, how long have you been with John? Okay. We actually turned 3 years on the 24th. And yes, he thinks I don't know our date. But yes, on the 24th, we marked 3 years on the 24th. Last question. When are you having another baby? Another baby. I hope soon. Honestly, when I had baby John, I was like, nope, I'm gonna wait till he's 4 years old and going to school. I am not. Come on, after you had your first baby, at least me, I was pretty traumatized. I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck no, like you go through this shit, like, and I had no damn epidural. No epidural. There was no time for that. Like, okay, I went in there with the mindset that I didn't want to have one. I didn't want an epidural. But once those pains were coming in stronger and stronger, girl, me torcía como like, and they would get so mad at me because they were like, we need to hear the baby's heartbeat. You need to stop moving. You need to breathe. And I was like, oh my God, like, I would literally, my mom was in there, my suegra was in there, and John was in there. I would just look at my mom like, Mom, please help me. Like, how did you go through this 5 freaking times? Like, 5 freaking times. Wait, yeah, she went through it 5 times. I was just like, how? Like, how? I was like, I just wanted her to help me. I wanted her to take the pain away. And once I told the doctor, I was like, because everything happened so fast, like literally. I went in there, my water had already broke. I woke up John. Okay, my water broke like around, story time by the way. I'll try to make it quick. My water broke like around 6:45. It was gonna be 7. When it hit 7, I told John, hey, I think it's time. So I thought he was going to be hella nervous, because it was freaking early and all I could think of is like, we're going to hit traffic. We're going to hit traffic and I'm already getting like pains. So I was like, okay, I need to get ready for these pains because they're going to come in strong. So we called my suegra. We called my mom. We picked up my mom. We started heading to the hospital. And yeah, sure enough, there was a whole bunch of traffic. I don't know about y'all guys, if y'all ever experienced this, but me, because of the pain, I was throwing up. I was throwing up because of the pain. Like, why? I don't know. They say it's pretty normal. So yeah, once I got to labor and delivery, I think that's what it's called. They were gonna check me in. They were like, I was like, my water broke. And they were like, are you sure? Or do you think it broke? I was like, my water broke. Like, I am wet. Like, completely wet. So they made me change. They made me sign all these papers. They were taking their sweet ass time. And once they checked me, they were like, oh yeah, you're ready to go into you're ready to go. Like, yeah. And so I was like, finally, you know? So then they asked me, do you want the epidural? I was like, no. And they said they were gonna add like some medicine. So they were barely gonna start putting like the IV, or what is it called? The IV, right? I believe it's called the IV. And at that moment I felt like time was going so by, like it was going so slow. Like, dude, like they want to hurry the fuck up. I just wanted some freaking medicine in me so I couldn't feel the pain anymore. But honestly, I couldn't. Like, I looked at my mom, I was like, should I get it? Should I get it? She's like, if you can't anymore, get it. Get it now. So I told her, I was like, you know what? Let me get the epidural. So the doctor rushed. She was like, okay, let me check you real quick. And once she checked me, she's like, oh, I can't put the epidural anymore. You are ready to go right now. Like, now I need you to start pushing right now. I was all like, why? Like, how is this happening to me? I was like, no. And I swear I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry, you guys. To me, it was hard. And I was getting so pissed because I felt like the anesthesia didn't work for shit. Like, for nothing. Like, I felt everything. But yeah, anyways, too much information. Once I had him, or at least we thought it was gonna be a girl, but it was a boy. Once I had him, it was a huge relief. Like, you have no idea. But yeah, ever since that, I got a little traumatized. I was like, nope, I am not having kids till he's like 4. Like, I'm not having another one until he's 4. But it's already been like a year and a half. He's already 1 year and a half. Yeah, like a year and a half. He's gonna be 2 in January 29th. And I actually feel like I'm ready for another baby. It's because my baby's growing so much. I tell people, I'm like, oh my god, my baby. They're like, he's not a baby anymore. He's a toddler. And he's still my baby. But anyways, I think I'm ready for another one. But who knows? Maybe I'll wait another year or 2. And that was actually it, you guys. That was it for the questions. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really actually hope y'all got to know me a little more, because I actually shared some juicy details. Maybe a little too much, but it's okay. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up, and also make sure to turn on your post notifications. That way you can get notified every time I post or upload a new video. And again, I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.